So we're going to start with this. Gently breathe. Actually, I couldn't do that. Yep. So sink your hips and close the head. We're just gently breathing in and gently breathing out. That's release. Head. And take a side wider stance. We're just going to turn towards the weighted leg. That's go. Okay. That's it, very good. And then what you can do is you can raise the heel so you can get a bigger turn. Get a bigger turn. So, yes, my teacher ever. I was dithering and umming and ahhing about training with Big Master Chen this year, the guy who's been doing Tai Chi over 18 years. He's been doing Tai Chi, and it's quite pricey training with him, but he really is amazing. But I was thinking, oh, it's a bit expensive. Maybe I should. And then, but everyone actually wants me to see him for 2 days in Reading anyway. So I'm very happy. I just got to find a lot of money. But never mind. It would be amazing. Yes, training with him for 2 days. It's £500, so 250 a day. But well, yeah, I mean the thing is, 80 years of Tai Chi. If you divide that by 250, that's actually quite no, it's not a lot. So, and then we just do this. I'll tell my friends down. Yes. So my friend Julia, her and her friend Malta got together to make nice music, and then they collected all their videos they've made and made over 8 hours. They put them all together to make over 8 hours of music that you can use to fall asleep to. But actually, the music's so nice you can't really sleep to it. But what I have been doing, let's do bouncing. I've been driving to it, and it's such nice music. and it makes you feel so good. So when you're driving, you don't fall asleep, but you just feel really good when you drive. So I mean, I thank them. I said, thank you so much. So this week I'm going to Woodbridge and then Thetford. I'm doing music stuff. And then the week after, I'm in the Tai Chi retreat, and then I'm doing training in community music in Wales. So after next week, I'm going to have to get in my car and drive to Wales. So I'll be driving to Wales with my friends playing their lovely music. So it won't be so bad then. There we go. So we just, what you want to do, really release in these shoulders here, in these shoulders. You want to just let them go. How's it going on Zoom? Yeah, there's not as many on Zoom. She's got a meeting, the other Zoom lady, so we just got the one. Oh, it's very good. But I've been really, really enjoying that. So when you're and then what you want to do is feel the weight is going through the middle, the balance point of each foot. Right. Okay, and then 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake. That. So we're just shaking. Again, just let the arms go, and then we go up, 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 up. Keep the shape going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Go up, and then stretching. Feel that stretch, and then you release the stretch. Oh, and we do 2 more counts. That's not too quiet. They've not checked the levels. So some of the songs are quieter than the others. Okay, I'll sort that out in a minute. I mean, what I'd rather have is a live band playing during the Tai Chi. We get Julia, I'll get a plane ticket from Germany, and she can just sit in the corner there, playing her handpan while we're all doing something. It would be brilliant, but yeah. Okay, let's just do some of this just to get really, really super chilled. So, oh, yes. I've still not had a chat with the warden and assistant warden yet at Kingfisher's Bridge, but the date is definitely confirmed. We've got a Tai Chi and Nature Day in Kingfisher's Bridge, Nature Reserve, on Friday, the 10th of July. So we'll be doing, it's mostly themed around tea breaks. So we turn up to the place, and then we do a bit of Tai Chi, and then we stop for tea and cake. And then we do a bit more, and then we stop for lunch. And then after lunch, you've got a choice of more advanced Tai Chi, or you can go on a nice walk with James the warden, who can explain what all the different things are that you're looking at and their history and stuff. Brilliant. It's in near Wycombe Fen, so it's not far from here. It's like 25 minutes, something like that. You just have to be very careful when you drive in because of all the great big, I won't even call them potholes, it's craters on the road in. But the cafe's lovely. Oh, That's better. And then we do a bit, and then after either the walk or the advanced Tai Chi, we have another tea break. And then we do a bit more, and then we go home. I mean, yeah, so it's mostly because we did it 2 years ago and everyone liked it, so we're doing it again. And then the other way, and I'm hoping to maybe do 2 this year because we didn't do last year at all. So maybe something like September or maybe even August. I don't know. We'll see. But I need to work out the sort of payment logistics and also how much we're charging and what the concession rate is, and you know. The other direction. Do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check the posture. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll yeah, let's just do the toes. So wiggle the toes. Wiggle the toes and then draw the toes in, stretch the toes out. 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 Toes in, stretch the toes out. One more time. And then what we're doing, to show from the diagonal view, we're just rocking, 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 and then rocking, and then come up, and then down, up, down, up, down. And if you want a bit of an arm movement, you can come up, then down, up, down. And then you're doing more than one thing at a time. It's quite nice. Up, stretching, down, and then up, and then this time up, and once more. Nice. Okay. Kick, 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 kick. Outwards, and then kick like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In. Breathe out. Breathe 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 in. Out. Okay. Rub the hands together. I'm just going to rub one knee. You won't do the full thing. You're just rubbing the knee. And then just kick that knee and then rub the other knee. Then just do a little kick. Okay, now this time we're sinking the hips down and we're just practicing our half squat. 2, 3, 4, 5. So you want to stay looking forward, look. 6, so I'm looking forward. So like you're about to do rugby, something. And 7. And then once more with feeling. 8. Can you feel your legs? Great, isn't it? Yes, it's very good. So you want to work on your leg muscles because we want nice leg bones. We want strong leg bones. So it's good. So eventually what you can do, so when we're doing, this one, you can do it with a half squat. But eventually you go down into a full squat and you come up on tiptoes. You go down to a full squat and you come up on tiptoes. So that's what you want to aim for. But just do a half squat. Now one more. Okay, and then we go in the other direction. You come up, tiptoes, down into a squat. Up, tiptoes, down into. So this is relatively new that I've been getting really into the squatting. It's mostly because of my teachers. Yeah, marvelous. So yeah, very good. Can you feel? So when you're squatting, you want to make sure that the knees are in line with the toes. So like this, rather than like that. And then it's just very good because then it means you can do things and eventually work towards doing things like I'll just go like this, look. Like that. Without thank you. So I've been practicing. I couldn't do that before. But what I did first, when I first started learning it, was to use my hands. So I use my hands to get down there. Then you use your hands to push onto your feet, and then you can climb up with your hands. And then that was doing it that way. And then eventually you don't need to use your hands, you just go up. Yeah. It's good to have a repertoire of ways of getting up off the floor. So just stuff I'm working on at the moment. So another one I do is that one. So that's another one. So you just practice. You just practice. And yeah, sure. So you can go like this, and then it comes like this, and then you can come up. Or you can do this. Going to down the dog, and then put the feet up. That's another way. So, yeah, I mean, what you do is you practice in a nice carpeted lounge with lots of furniture, and then you practice rolling around and then getting up and climbing on things, and then coming down. And eventually you'll get stronger and you'll be able to do it without having to use any hands. So there we go. Yeah. Okay, let's do this one. Yeah, I showed my friend, I went to see my friend who plays trombone and sousaphone and drums. And she said about getting up off the floor. And I said, oh, here's a few ways. I showed her about 5 or 6 different ways of how to get up off the floor. With assistance and without. So things like furniture is really useful. You just use it to climb up. And it's exercise. So, you know, it might not look very pretty, but hey, if it gets you off the floor, brilliant. So. I've got more into it because one of my students spent 3 days on the floor because he couldn't get up. And then he came to my class and then he lost his balance and fell over, but he got up off the floor less than 5 minutes and he felt great. So there you go. 5 minutes, much better than 3 days, you know. I was very happy. But it just got me thinking. Okay, so all right, this is a very good one for coordination. So anything that works coordination works the brain and works the balance. That's really good for balance. So I'll just show you this from the diagonal. So what it is, it's all in this part, really. The arms are almost irrelevant. So I turn that way. Then I sink my hips back and then the hand comes all the way around. I turn a bit more. So I'm turning it's almost like I'm doing this and this and this. So there's all these turns. Turn, I sink back, turn, and then there's this stretch. So you feel this stretch like a rubber band stretching and then, see? And then it's like turn, turn. So it's all in the biomechanics. So what I'll do, I will be in the 3 directions. 1, 2, 3. I'll have 3 at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. But now I can't see, so I assume you're almost perfect. Yes, good. 1, 2, 3. And what's the feeling? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Very nice. Very nice. So eventually that you can do it bigger. You can do it in this stance. You know, and do it that way. And you can also do it in the other one direction. And you can also do it in the other direction at the same time. And you can do it in the other direction at the same time and move around. You can do it as a health dance exercise. So there's lots of different levels for the dragon. And I just love the name, Dragon Serves Teacups. Because it's a bit like the tiger that came to tea, you know, but it was a dragon. You know, it's great. Okay, the dragon movements are really good for the spine. So we're going to do green dragon, then we'll do flowing dragon, and then we'll do rising coiling dragon, because they're wonderful for the shoulders, for spine health, because I've been reading up about the importance of having a happy, flexible spine. Yes. Yeah, really good. But before that, let's do a bit of standing cat cow. So that's like this, where you open like this, and then you close. You just, oh, beautiful. I really like this one. It's a great exercise. Ah, lovely. Right. Okay, and then a good one to balance it, something I did with Eli. You come forward, breathing in, breathe out. Relax, and it's like melting. You said the last bit's like the arms is melting. Nice. Okay. Demonstration, observe. So turn, turn, come up, and you can either do it to the front. So you've got a nice round shape, a nice round shape. So this is round, and then you've got the tiger's mouth is open. Tiger's mouth is, yeah, that's it. So yeah, like that. And then you turn, come underneath, up. This is like a axe or something. So it comes up, boom, like that. Nice round. So nice open space here, open space here. Nice. Oh, nice. Do you know, if we had the silk suits on, we'd be in the display team. We could have a. We've had this theoretical display team since about 2005 in Grey Heron Internal Arts. Go, oh yeah, we can do this with the display team. You know, we've never had one, but some Tai Chi schools have a display team, and they have these special suits, and then they usually have someone there with a clipboard and a teddy bear mascot in a Tai Chi suit. I'd love it. I would love that. And then they. Okay, and then what you can do, you sink, and then you turn even more. So you can look behind, but my knees are pointing forwards. So you go 1, 2, 3. So I'm looking through the tiger mouth then. And 1, 2, 3. I'll just do that at this level. And 1, 2, 3. How to wave behind you with cool wave. Very different. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. No, okay, that's another drink. Oh, we didn't do, we'll do the windmill one next week. I think we did it last week, didn't we? Yeah, we probably best to have a week gap because it's too much, the windmill. But flowing dragon, I love this one. I just like dragons, I think they're great. So the feet go in, transfer, open the hip, out. Mm, Yeah, that's the feet. And then the hands, I'll do it without the feet. Go 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, whoops, 3. I messed it up. It's okay. And then you put them together and get this harmonious, beautiful thing. It goes 1, 2, 3. Slowly drag. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. And we're all breathing. Dragons breathe too, even though they're mythological. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I've got some of this in. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. That was lovely. That's really good. Okay, the rising coiling dragon I'll show from the diagonal. So we're just doing the basic. We're not doing the one with the direction changes. It's just nice to get the movement. So it does this. Like this. And then rising dragon. Coiling dragon. Actually, I'll show from the front. Rising dragon. Rising dragon. Coiling dragon. Rising dragon. Now I'll turn around and then we're doing it in the same, then you're not having to work out how to mirror or anything. So we're going to start this side first. Just like this. Nice and tall, because you're a dragon, so you're nice and tall. So turn with the right hand forward. Toes up and down. Little finger on the elbow. Okay, now toes down, open the shoulder, nice and drag. Step forward, turn. Boiling drag, weight in the front foot, now weight in the back foot as you turn. Go back to cat stance, toes down, and then bring the foot back, hand back. Right, dragon. With dragon. Rising. Rising dragon. Boiling dragon. Rising. Rising dragon. Boiling dragon. Rising dragon. And then like this. There. Yeah, have a bit of a wiggle around. How's the spine? Much better, isn't it? It's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I'd quite like to do the dragonfly. Dragonfly. So I'll show that. So you can do the basic version. So we're like this. So it's a bit like this one. Actually, let's do this one now. Yeah. It's like the wild goose. Except this time you're turning. So it's all like this. So one arm points towards the front wall and the other arm points towards the back wall. I'll show you the side view. So and you want to have very soft light ones. So let's just you don't need to lift them too high either. So whatever likes to do sometimes is have the back hand slightly higher than the front. So it's more like a slope. But you don't have to. That's just like a little embellishment that she does. So what the basic way of doing this is keeping the foot on the floor. And then you And then once you've got that, you can actually lift the foot. So the full version, oops, Daisy, and you've got to try and get your weight in the balance point of the foot. So it's best to take a bit of time, maybe turn the foot out. I find with the foot straight, I find it really hard to stand on one leg. But if I have my feet stuck out a bit, it's a bit easier. So, dragonfly skims the water. There we go. Because the rest of the academic year, we're kind of working on balance. We're working on balance and we're working on calmness and we're working on kindness to ourselves. So you can do it lifting the leg, or you can just do it like you're kicking a football or passing. Yeah. Okay. And then for fun, how to walk around the shops. I'm just going to turn the zoomies around. Right, watch out, zoomies. Don't get dizzy. Yeah. So when you're next, walking around the market or in the shop, and then you just and you see someone go, oh, hello, how are you doing? I'm all right. What do you think about this? But I just look completely normal. See if you get the whole market to do it. Go on the dashboard. See if it makes the evening news or something. Strangle phenomena happens in evening market. There you go. And then you look back. Oh dear. Oh. Oh. Dragonfly. I've never actually seen a dragonfly fly backwards. But hey, and we're all breathing. We're all breathing. Good. And Marvin. Yes, if anyone needs water, do feel free to. There we are. Oh, right, that's quite hard. Oh my goodness, that's quite hard work. Right, I'll turn these. The hands, it's just this. I'll just do. I'm doing it like this, and then as I come down, so it's like a coral reef, and then let's see. Yeah. So like this, and then as you push, imagine you're pushing in water, so the fingertips or the wingtips. So, but the palm is relaxed and expanding, and you want to relax around here and relax all the fingers. So it's very, yeah. So if I just come, so it's, you could just do this, isn't it? Like that, and it's like what I imagine is a string, like the puppets, like a string, and the string is pulling, and then it pulls up. So it's the wrist comes up first. I mean, you wouldn't that strike. That's only used for certain. You wouldn't use it on a hard target. So but it's like this. So you and then down. Yeah. And then just let's do this one. Just let the arms really, really, really soften. Really soften. So it's just getting that. When I went to Manchester to see my older Kung Fu brother, and I met his master, and I was training with his master for a couple of hours, and then looked him up afterwards, and he's actually an international grandmaster. I thought he was a bit good. I was like, oh, and this guy let me come in his class. Oh my goodness, wow, that's quite unprecedented. I'm glad I wasn't that rubbish. There were some really good people in that class. But he was very soft, but really clear. His movements were so clear. It was just delightful to see. And he's only in his 50s as well. And he's just, And then this one, so you just, so it's like your, there's some principles of movement. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that again. So you can do it as like a qigong exercise. That's much better, everyone. Yeah, yeah. Getting that quality of softness. That's great. Oh gosh, we're running out. It's nearly tea break. Sorry about that. Let's do sun and moon. So now with that sense of softness and stillness, we can just do. So it's a spine workout today and a bit of balance. And then those of you that are sticking around for the extra bit will be looking at nice. Inspect the horse's mouth, roll backwards off the double-handed push. It's a little health exercise. It's just nice to do. And, on and move. And then embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. So, yeah, we'll continue on this theme next week. Because then hopefully the dragonfly skins and water will have had a week to kind of percolate around the body, and you'd have practiced it in the market. And yeah, there was an exercise that Mike taught on how to push a shopping trolley the Tai Chi way, and it was his U3A class. So you kind of, really, really, really peaceful. And there's a bunch of ladies who go to his U3A class who then all go and have a cup of tea and then go and do their shopping in Waitrose. And there was about 6 or 7 of them. And then they all took a trolley each in Waitrose and were like, and apparently it caused a bit of a stir seeing these women over a certain age all walking there. It was a bit like a Doctor Who episode or something like that. And so yeah, just really rub their hands together. So and then yeah, you get to do fun stuff like that. Or I shut my door, my car door. I'll go like this, and then I'll go, and then the door will slam shut. It's great. It's really fun. So much fun. Really. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe in. Tai Chi. Yeah. And yes. So there we go. That looked really nice, everyone. We'll continue with the dragonfly one next week because it's really good. Because eventually you can do it like this and hold it. And then, maybe have and then you can, so you can, yeah, it's a brilliant exercise. Great. Okay, everyone. Marvelous. Well done, those of you that are going now. Let's get a I want to take some water first. That was marvelous. Well done, everybody. Look fab. we'll do inspect the horse's mouth, hold back all the hand push, and then we'll finish off with fly tape and screw, because I love fly tape and screw. It's my favourite. Yes, I've got to go to Ipswich first, and then I'm going to this place called Ipswich. Okay, so inspect the horse's mouth. So I line my wrist up with the fingers, inspect the horse's mouth. Is it that way? Oh, it's that way, sorry. Inspect the horse's mouth, then they turn round to roll back. So it's like that and then like that. Yeah, great. Okay. See you later. Right, let's just so we start like this. We step, we come forward, inspect the horse's mouth. So palm up, palm down, and the pointy fingers near the wrist. Then we do a turn and swap round. So now the little finger is pointing towards the wrist. Then we sink back, and then we turn. We turn, we sink forward. We turn forward, we sink forward. Then it's like you're taking the glove off, and then we sink back, show from the side, and then we push forward. So that's what it looks like from the front. I'll turn round now. So then inspect the horse's mouth. Roll back. Actually, I'll do it from the side, otherwise the zoomies can't see. Roll back. Board on. Thanks a lot, well done. And yeah, that's so good because he's much taller and much more straight. So now we're going to have to make the doorway higher for him. Yeah. So like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we try that the other side. We'll start like this, step, inspect the horse's mouth. I'll turn from there, roll back, ward off, double hand pull. Then inspect the problem is if I turn my back, I can't see what my arms are doing. So you're getting the body mechanics, now you can't see the arms. So what are you gonna do? Okay, I'm going to mirror. So I actually, when I go to the handpan festival in September, not just 8 hours of handpan, you get handpan 24 hours. Wonderful. I love it. Yeah, don't worry. Try the other side. Try the other side. So we'll alternate. We'll do. Yes, it's very good for the brain. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just join in anyway, and don't worry. And then once more with feeling, just for fun. Nice. Yeah, that's good. So just to put it into context, I'll just show it from the side view. I've just done my step back and pulse the one knee last right. And then you go forward, turn, draw the foot in, you hold the ball, and then you inspect the horse's mouth, roll back, towards up, double-handed push, and then you do it the other side. And then it goes into single whip, which I'm hoping to look at single whip next week for everybody, because it's just a nice single whip. And then it goes into cloud hands and then single whip again. So it's just getting the detail of those movements. And then what I'm hoping to do from September is to look at the second half of the form in a bit more detail, because we can kind of bludgeon our way through the first half quite well now. Okay, let's do why take off as fruit health exercise, and then why take off as fruit walking exercise, and then we're going to all have a nice cup of tea, which is the main reason why I come here, and the main reason why at Kingfisher's Bridge, when we're doing all day, so it's mostly a Tai Chi themed long tea break, really. Let's just be clear about it, because I just like a nice leisurely, we can all have a nice chat, and then hopefully it'll be sunny, it'll probably be pouring with rain, and we'll be in that sheltered bit with our tea going. But it will be wonderful. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now this he's kind of changed, so this elbow drops. So, and then that's different. That's new for this year. It's exciting. You know, I've only been doing my take off as fruit for about 20 years now. And now we're doing this with the elbow. I'm like, bam! It's just so, with these friends, it's great. And then we're just going like this. So palm up, palm down, and relax shoulders, that's it. And then we open, feel that stretch. So it's a bit like, and then you release the stretch. And then you sink back. When Mike does it, he does it much smaller. I like a big one. I like it nice and big because it's easier to see then. But you can do it tiny. But he's been doing Tai Chi longer than me, and I just like to feel the nice big movement. There we go. That's it. Much better, everyone. This is really good. And we're all breathing. Oh, I forgot my leaflets. Although I think Royston and Melbourne, it's quite far away from here, isn't it? Royston. I'm taking part in a day festival in my friend's bungalow near Royston, and it's called Bungalow Fest. And we've got musicians coming. There's an amazing gospel and soul singer coming from Wolverhampton with his family, who are all gospel singers. So he's turning up with there'll be 5 gospel singers, and I'm like, and I'll be playing with my bands, and it'll be great. Because my friend has got a bungalow, and they very foolishly allowed me to borrow it for an entire day to put a festival on in their house. So. And it will be like bring your own food and drink. So it's more like a gathering, really. And there's a poet and there's a comedian. And, oh, it'd be brilliant. Okay, now for fun, let's go for it. So let's go an alternative way of walking round Ely Market. Actually, I'm going to turn it this way because that's better for the one tape off as fruit. Oh, it's unplugged again. Oh. I don't want it to run out of juice. There we go. Right. Right, so now we've got the silk suit on. We've got Julia in the corner playing a handpan, and we've got that's it. Go a little bit further back, then we just go for a nice walk. So it's all about feeling the connections through the body. There we are. And then this is like a ball, like a holding ball. And then you sit forwards. Soft, smooth, and slow. Yeah. So I just, no. Once more with feeling, because it clearly, tea time, don't they? Brilliant. It's good. It's nice when it works, isn't it? You know, it's just enjoy it. I don't think we can top that. I think if we do any more, we'll, yeah, let's quit while we're ahead. So we'll do triple heater and then we'll have a nice cup of tea. So triple heater, 1, 2, 3. Very good. 1, 2. This is a good one. It's a sneaky way of strengthening your ankle joint, actually. 3. And then once more with feeling. 1, 2, 3. And then we better do, we've got time to do the serene strop exercise from Master Zedong. So I train with him, but only online, and I pay for his courses, and he just looks so serene. So he looks very, when he does this. We just do one more. You're supposed to do 300, but then we'll, yeah, nice. Well done. Give yourselves a clap. That was very good. Yeah, brilliant. Right. We will have to have a cup of tea now. Yes, very important. All right. Bye. Bye.